Hello everyone, this is Cool, and you're currently watching the third video of my four-part series of tutorial videos. And yeah, this one is all about hair. Ooh, hair. As requested by Kara Uchiha, art by Rini-chan, Creepy Kara, Baku Ono, and Squiddy Cat. Thank you very much for the request, Squiddy Cat. Yours was about short hair. I'm not really sure how short you wanted that, but I'm just gonna play it by ear. Woo! Okay. Thank you for the request, everyone. It's always appreciated. Did I say that already? I don't know. This one, I'm just gonna do a random hairstyle. This is not the short hair one, actually. This is something completely different. But at the moment, it looks fairly similar. Yep. This is the hair tied back from the front style. Yeah. And then some stray strands coming down, because who doesn't like that anyway? Yeah. Sorry. When I don't know what to say, I make noises. And you know, I didn't practice this, so I don't know how many strands to put there. Ah, symmetry. Ooh, that's not symmetrical. Symmetrical. I say words wrong. Anyway, that's good enough for that. Now, one of the main things about hair is make sure that it comes off of the head a bit, because, you know, hair, even though it's really thin, you got a lot of it, and it has thickness because of that. So make sure you kind of go along the shape of your head, which is kind of dependent on whether or not you drew the head correctly or not, which brings me to see that her head kind of looks oval. It is okay. Anyway, one of the main things about the hair, besides the main thing that I just said, which was keep it off of the head, is that your strands should be coming from usually a central spot, which in this case is going to be the back, because this hairstyle is not actually good for explaining what I just tried to explain. Now, I'm doing this on a different layer from my regular layers, so that's why I am erasing that other part of the head. And it's kind of Asian hairstyle thing going on, so I'll do that little bun in the back maybe. Oh my gosh. And why not? Let's put these, just kind of jabbing through it, keeping everything together. Yay. Oh my gosh, I can't draw lines in that direction. It's going against my hand. Ah, oh my gosh, Control Z, Control Z. Okay, good enough. We're going on to the next one, I think. Oh my gosh, we are lagging. Oh my gosh, we don't have too much time left. We don't have too much time. Anyway, that's good enough. And now for this one, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do short hair. Short-ish. Which means you don't really have too much in the way of bangs. Just kinda goes there. Lag a bit. Go there. And I'm just gonna make this short hair everywhere. Even though this kinda implies that the hair isn't too short, if you can see it over there. But then again, that's just me talking to fill up blank space where I don't talk, which doesn't exist because I'm talking constantly. Let's make a little bit of thing right there. And a little bit showing up behind there. And this one is a better indicator of what I was trying to demonstrate before. in which all the hair comes from this focal point. Bam, 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 yay! And I don't know, I'm just gonna draw some strands going like that, just to show it, even though that's not final at all. And then I will try to erase from a layer that doesn't exist. And there! See? Ah, that doesn't look that bad. It looks like a little tomboy. Yay! That's the first time I've ever drawn this type of hair in my life. And it didn't turn out horribly. Yay! I'm so happy. Okay, and now for this one. This will be my, the default hair that I tend to go towards. Got a lot in the face. I'll put that one there. Right now I'm just kind of drawing the defining lines of each clump of hair. I'll fill in everything in a second, but yeah, this one is definitely one of the more wild hairstyles, because there's no reason why, because it just is huge. Look how huge this hair is. And this actually should go a little lower. You can put that there, put that there. This hair's just kind of there, being whatever it wants to be. So I'm gonna take that entire thing out. The part will be right around there. The alarm is about to go off and kill my ear again, but I will grin and bear it. I don't need to grin because you can't see me. I'll grimace and bear it. 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah. Ow. 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 It feels like I should wake up right now. Stop it. Oh, man. I shouldn't put these alarms on during my videos anymore. They hurt my soul. Okay. And also that... Oh my gosh! Maybe I should pay attention to them more or just draw faster? Or stop trying to fit so much into one video. Okay. So yeah, this is huge hair. So the rest of it's just gonna go down here. We're gonna have a little coming off of there. Over here, we're gonna have a little coming off of there. And then after that, one of the great things about drawing on different layers is you can just draw right through things that you don't want to mess up your lines with. And yeah, that is that for the sketch part of hair. I will see you when we're outlining it and then coloring it. Woo! Okie dokie. I will see you then. Now. And we're back! Hello, it's time to do outlining now. As you can see, I cheated and I already drew in clothes because it's not a closed tutorial. So, yep, for that outline. Just made an outline folder. And now we will go to the pen tool. And what size do we want? We need a layer in that folder. No. Let's go with 14. 10. 12. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And we will put the smoothing up to S3. And also, let's outline in black. So, that's one of the things that I do, is put the smoothing onto S3. That is generally a pretty good smoothing factor. It's also called stabilizer in some versions of SAI. And yeah, it's pretty useful when you are trying to get nice and smooth outlines. As you can see here, I'm not going for that thin outline look that you tend to see in a lot of anime and some manga. No, manga tends to be going for the traditional pencil look. But as you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm just drawing one side as I draw two sides of this hair. I'm drawing one side because it's a lot easier to match up your strands when you have a base to start at like that. As I completely fail. And yeah, it's good to get a feel for the hair also. So that is the outlining for hair. It's also a good time right now to do some last minute changes if you want. You can add some strands here and there, which I'm not really doing. I guess this one is, but oof, that's a weird discontinuity. I don't know what's happening there. I got too excited while I was talking to you. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that hair stuff. I am also drawing right through the rest of the picture because I'll do the main outline on a different layer, and that's gonna be where I delete these parts that I don't need. So like how this strand over down there this strand over down there, I don't know what I'm saying. This strand I can just erase it like that later, but in the meantime it stays with us. Ooh, I forgot something right there. Bam. Ugh. This here is an example of bad hair planning because my lines are just mushing together and I don't really know what I was going for, but there's no but. I just wanted to stop talking. Okay, dokes. See you in coloring. And we're back for coloring. Okay, so now we will make the hair layer. I already laid down the base color for everything else except the eyes because that comes after this. And we will pick that color that I already preset up there. It's just a light red, aka pink, because you know, pink hair is fun. Well, you would normally go through all of this and, you know, use the S for selection tool and take out all of those little bits, but we don't have enough time for that, so I'm just going to show you the gist of it. So you just use the magic wand tool. In the outline folder, if you're making multiple layers like me, take away the eyes because that tends to mess things up. Then go to the hair, and then, or the hair layer, Control F to fill, Control D to deselect, and look, you have hair. Now put on the opacity lock. We will go to the brush tool. You can look at the settings that I use for the brush over there, make it match mine if you want to. We will go to a slightly darker setting. Remember that I put on opacity lock. That makes it so that you cannot see the things that I do outside of this particular layer. And yeah, that's it for that little section of shading. One of the main things you have to realize is that remember that all of your hair is coming from a certain point, right? So in this case over here, but also remember where your lighting is coming from, because that could also potentially make things a bit difficult to work with. I'm making my lighting come from the top left, which means that shouldn't really be too bright, but it will be anyway. Now, that's just a gist of that. That's down there, so it's probably going to be fairly dark, just for contrast at least. And then we will go to essentially white. And just gonna, I'm at the airbrush, that's wrong. Control V, no, not Control V. I just set my brush to V. And then, you know, highlights. Highlights make things pop and great. Well, I ate up most of the time that we had for the other parts of this tutorial, but that's generally what I wanted to get across. Alright, Thanks for watching this video. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. I will get back to that soon enough. This is Budgeter Cool. Take care, and watch the other parts. Bye.